Anti-racist action right here in River City, or should I say Bayou City. We are at a protest at the Harris County Administration Building where they are having a Commissioner's Court talk on 287G. The illegals across the street, well, actually they're not illegals. What we have across the street, if you'll look, these are real young college-age people. That little girl right there and the boy in the weird hat and all. They have a friend who is a Marxist professor that gives them extra credit for coming over here. He's inside the meeting. And anyway, our fine Marxist professor, I won't mention the college he goes to. It's just south of Houston, so maybe give you an idea. But anyway, he's brainwashing your kids' minds, people. These are your children here. Mom, Dad, if y'all are anywhere right wing like most Texans are, I hope these aren't your kids because it'll make you sick to your stomach to see it. But they're sitting here protesting against 287G. Now, those who don't understand what 287G is, 287G does nothing but tell law enforcement to do what they're supposed to do, and that is check the backgrounds of the people who they arrest. Find out if they're here legally or illegally, and if they're here illegally, turn the information over to ICE so ICE can check and see if they want to deport them. It doesn't mean they're definitely going to get deported, it just means they're getting checked. Now, they say it's racist to do 287G. Why? I think it's racist not to, because see, I'm a white male. If I get pulled over, my background gets checked. Why is it racist? Just because if you have to check a Hispanic person, their background. I don't understand it. I really don't. 287G is not a racist rule. They say 287G separates families. Well, yeah, you commit a crime, you go to jail, you're separated from your family. So yes, 287G does separate families when you commit crimes. If you don't want to be separated from your family, don't be here illegally, and don't commit crimes. You can take your kids back to Mexico with you, by the way, so you don't have to blame us for the separation. You can take your kids back to Mexico with you. Now, here we are, we're supporting our local law enforcement. Now, I'm not saying that they're on our side because they can't, just say one way or another. They have to be neutral on every aspect, of course, because of politics. But we support our law enforcement. I get mad and I rant and rave a lot about them not doing their job, and what I'm saying they're not doing is 287G. Now, Mayor White is running for Senate this year, trying to take Kay Bailey Hutchinson's place. Mayor White and half of the city council has stated they will not attend any 287G meeting. They actually walked out of a meeting the other day. It was in the paper. Mayor White, you want to be a senator. As a resident of Texas, as a resident of Harris County, I want to know, sir, what makes you think that we shouldn't enforce the laws? As a senator, you should care about your community. As a mayor, you should care about your community. Why would anybody vote for someone who openly tells them, I don't care about my community? And by saying I'm not going to support 287G is saying I will not support my community. Mayor White, just recently the papers were talking real big about how there was 10 days, 10 days with no killings in Houston. The very next day, the killing started again. Now, Mayor, I got 4 pages of names in my pocket that I read out just a minute ago of people who were killed in Harris County, Houston, and some of them around in Texas. 4 pages, Mayor. I took these out of the Chronicle. Okay, 5 are police officers, Mayor. 5 people in the past 2 years killed in Harris County were law enforcement officers. What kind of support is that for our law enforcement community? People, if you're thinking about voting for Bill White for senator, think again. Think hard about it. Yes, he's done some good things for Houston. but he's also done some bad things. He brought a lot of crime to Houston after Katrina. He's allowing crime to run rampant in Houston now. Last night, according to Houston Chronicle, off of Cypress Wood Drive, they did a raid. On this raid last night, they found a drug cartel stash house full of guns, money, and drugs. The guns, one of the guns was a fully automatic machine gun with a silencer on it. You can't buy that at Academy. You can't buy that at Bass Pro Shop. This was in Cypress Wood yesterday. DEA has stated that Houston is the #1 hub of the drug cartel. DEA has said that Houston is the #1 money laundering city for the drug cartel in the United States. Mayor White, are you proud of yourself? Don't vote for Mayor White for senator, people. This is Bullwhip, U.S. Border Watch, signing out.